everyone, and welcome to the Big Easy. Today in New Orleans, Louisiana, Caesars Superdome, home of the RNL Carriers New Orleans Bowl. Weeks of additional practice and prep for bowl games not only can set the tone for what we're going to see in this game, but for what might be in store next season as well. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Louisiana Tech Bulldogs, taking on a team from the Sun Belt, the Louisiana Ragin' Cajuns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Team on the field, ready to start this postseason classic. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. So the Louisiana Tech Bulldogs offense takes the field. And here he is, guys. Anytime he takes the field, he is in complete control of this offense.
And David, he gives defensive coordinators nightmares because of his ability. They're going to have a hard time slowing him down.
No, he just doesn't have those weaknesses, those flaws, the whole playbook available, and he is a dude.
Looking to throw, it's Bullock. Gets it out quickly. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Bully ball on third and short. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Bulldogs will have it 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. Turns it on at midfield. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Looking for space, it's Crosby. Breaks the tackle. And they give him enough for the 1st down. They'll move the chains, and let's see if they can snap it one more time here in the 1st. We've reached the end of the 1st quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the 2nd. With the 1st down, they'll put it in play from the 33. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. They finally make the stop with the big run. Is ready to move those sticks for the 1st down. Louisiana Tech now has it in the red zone. Caught in the backfield, it's Crosby. And he'll be run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Not a very productive play there. Tune in to the Ocho. 8th play of the drive coming up. And the ball is intercepted. The sudden change on the turnover, and man, he was looking for running room. Couldn't find that, but they'll have it at the 22. Offense set on 1st down. He's going to pass. Finds his man. It's Davis.
Great job by the quarterback throwing against zone coverage. You cannot telegraph where you're throwing the football. You cannot eyeball wide receivers. So great job by the quarterback using his eyes, not staring down his guy, and then throwing him open.
And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the 1st down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. He wants to throw. Finds his tight end. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. And a nice grab with a defender right on him, and he's down at the 20. Inside a minute to play here in the first half. Might we get a touchdown before the break after all? And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. 2nd and 10 after the previous play. He's looking to throw. Blasted as he lets it go. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Louisiana!
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 7-0. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive, and they close the deal with a 20-yard pass for 6. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Power football with the run. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27. How aggressive will they get on 1st and 10? That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Reese, thanks. Talk about an entertaining first half, and always such a fun and vibrant environment there at the New Orleans Bowl. And it's been said football is a game of inches, and guess what? Based on the comparison between third down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen and panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. With that said, let's send it back to Reese and the guys for the conclusion of the New Orleans Bowl.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Louisiana has it back, and the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. Going to the run to start this second half. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Off play action. Catch in the middle. It's Carter. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? He'll try to do it himself. Still running at the 40. This senior quarterback never afraid to run it when he has to pick up a first down. And the Raging Cajuns racing to the line in the hurry-up. He'll come out throwing on first down. Finds his man. It's Davis. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. Fires to the middle. It's complete. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. That's going to do it for the quarter, guys. Louisiana has the lead here. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the third quarter stats. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. Looking to go up top on first down. Makes the grab. It's Carter. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. We have arrived at the 2-minute warning, a one-possession game as this offense tries to hold on. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. And they're able to get a 3rd down stop here. See if they go for it on 4th. We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the fourth, and the brain trust will go to work. They'll try to pick up the first. Hard running there. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. The defense calls the timeout, their second of the day, as they try to get their act together. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Trying play action. Looking for the score. And he's got it for the touchdown, and that one just might do it.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the fourth. Just about set to kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. They'll throw it on first down. Pressure. He's going to fire deep. Catch inside the 30 and still running. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech. And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby.
Yeah, and that's step one. Great job by this offense getting in the end zone. Now you got to go get the stop. You got to get the football back. You got to find a way to do something to create a turnover, get an onside, to get the football back, to get back in this football game.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball. The offense set for a first down play. Don't want to risk anything here. The quarterback takes a knee. This was hardly an offensive juggernaut, but sometimes you lean on your defense and grind out a win.
This was a defensive struggle, no doubt about it, but we know this is a team game, and the defense certainly did what they needed to do. The offense just barely did enough. That's the important part, and David, moving forward, they're going to have to play better on that side.
I think it looked more like an offensive struggle, not a defensive struggle. They definitely brought their A game, but listen, all you needed was enough points. Win, advance, build some confidence, find some things with this offense down the road that you do better.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis.